The new parts have arrived from the factory without issue. They'll be fitted to the car in time for the next session.
Not that there was much going on in the car anyway. It's not the parts we wanted for this place, because this place demands speed. And speed is everything. Speed is power. Speed is king. Around the Autodromo Nazionale Monza. Look at that guy on the right there. I don't know what he was doing. Have a word with yourself there, man. But yeah, as he disappears off because he got rumbled. This is where Toro Rosso got their only victory with Sebastian Vettel back in 2008. So we hope to do that as well. It's a dry race, and that's what we like about Monza. It means we can get up to top speeds and whatnot. There's our contract. Nice old contract. So here's the part. We are now 5th best team on the grid. And there it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this little upgrade here. Get that on the car for Singapore. That'll not help us out at all. But we're now the best aero team in the field. Bring it on. Bring it on. Look at that. Ferrari are down at the bottom. I might be getting a call from over Dirty momentarily. Can you come drive for us, please? Yeah, mate. I hope not. Right then, take a look at the championship. We're the current championship leader by 101 points over Charles Leclerc. Sergio Perez in third, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, Lewis Hamilton, Sergei Sorokin and Max Verstappen. Round out your top 10. We've also got Bottas, Vettel, Ericsson. My man Gasly's got a lot of points. Then Raikkonen, Van Dorn, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, and still with the goose egg, Grosjean and Sainz. And I got a feeling that'll continue at this track. So we're going to get practiced, we're going to get qualified, and then we're going to see you for the fastest race on the F1 calendar.
It's race day here in Italy once again. Monza, home to so many records. The smallest winning margin, for example. Do you remember in 1971, Peter Gethin beat Ronnie Peterson to the line by 1/100th of a second. There were 40 overtakes for the lead alone in 1965, and Kimi Raikkonen clocked a record top speed of 230 miles per hour here, just over a decade ago. So there's a lot to live up to then for all of our drivers today. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6 mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk briefly about Sergei Sorokin. Looks like they've got a tough race in store today as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Poole lines up on pole position, and it's Pierre Gasly in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Hamilton, Leclerc, Vettel, Raikkonen, and Nico Hulkenberg, Stroll, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso, and Ricciardo, Ericsson, Van Dorn, Romain Grosjean, and Carlos Sainz. Verstappen and Sergei Sorokin rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, this is the team's home race. We're all relying on you to impress today.
Yes, folks. It's time for the little team to get some notoriety. Toro Rosso qualify 1-2. So it's going to be a one-stop strategy today. Hopefully we can get out the front and we can run away. Because we like running away. We like running away a lot. But yeah, I'm so thrilled that we qualified 1-2 and we got Pierre next to us on the grid. So it just shows that the updates they're starting to come through now. So, without any further ado, let's go face destiny. So, here we go for the Italian Grand Prix, our home Grand Prix, and we're waiting. 5 red lights are out, and lights out, and away we go. And it's a pretty decent start for Pierre Gasly. He's going to take the lead down into turn 1. 3 wide almost with the Force Indias. That's not where we want to be. Didn't want a Force India in front of us. That's going to end the race right there. I think these Force Indias are going to be a pain in the rear end today. That's not what we liked to see, and not what we wanted to see either. Ooh, that's yeah, get it. I think that's Ocon actually. Did Ocon jump us? I think Ocon. Yes, Esteban Ocon jumped us in the initial phase there. So we're down to P3 from pole position. Oh well, we can work with that. We had the speed in qualifying, so I'm not entirely fussed. I mean, when you're 2 seconds faster with this setup around bloody Monza, what the hell are you going to do? And we go back down towards, who are we looking at here? That is Max Verstappen. He's going to be coming through the field in this race with that Renault. He's about to overtake Carlos Sainz for P19. And that was pretty easy into the Ascari chicane. And let's move up. Whoa! Excuse you! Bit of a brake check there from Esteban Ocon. He might want to watch that. That was a bit naughty and a bit rude. As we said, we go for an attempted pass down into the Rettifilio, but doesn't look like. Oh, we've come from a bit back. Let's see if we can get the traction around the outside. But no, that Force India's got some incredible traction going into the Rettifilio. Now we did see Sauber and a Mercedes have some action back there. That looks like Charles Leclerc with Lewis Hamilton. And this is going to be for P5. There's going to be a lot of action in this, folks. Do not be surprised if we give up part of the way through, because that would just be about right. And we see Nico Hülkenberg and Kimi Räikkönen for P9. See if Räikkönen can get the job done on that inferiorly powered Renault. And doesn't look like he's got the job done yet. Not yet, as he heads through the Curva Grande down to the Variante Alto. He's still hanging in there, is Nico. Well, he'll have the line for the next chicane, as we see one of the Ferraris passing the Mercedes there, and Räikkönen finally gets his man down to the Lesmos. As we go back to, who's that? That is, oh, it's the Mercedes are fighting each other. Whoa, excuse you! Coming through. That was Bottas and Hamilton. It might cost him a few more places, because here comes Kimi Räikkönen down to the Parabolica. What? Oh, it's almost free wide with the Renault. What's that Renault? That Renault's nuts. Oh, move Nico Hülkenberg past the pair of them. What a move down into the Parabolica. That was an absolutely incredible. They might not be finished yet. 4 wide down to the first chicane. Sort yourselves out back there. That's a mess. That's a mess. Räikkönen goes wide as anything. Hamilton on the grass. He's got one of the Haas's for company now. That's just insane. Oh, these AI are going to be all over the place. Now, this is a pass for the lead. It looks like Ocon's going to try and get past Gasly here, and Ocon's going to get the job done. That was only going to be a matter of time, because that Force India's got some grunt. But Pierre's going to try and hang him around the outside. When you got that power, you've got no answer. So move Esteban Ocon into the lead of this motor race. Through the Curva Grande, see if Pierre comes back. He can have another go into the Alta. Go on, Pierre. Everyone wants Pierre. Oh, bit of contact. Get your elbows out there, son. And move him back into the lead. But look at that. I think Perez is coming past us. See if Perez gets us around the outside of the... No, we get Perez back around the outside of the Lesmo and move us up back into P3. But it's not done here with Esteban Ocon. Down to the Ascari chicane. He's going to get Gasly. Oh, that was a textbook move. And oh, look at that drive we've got. Have we got Gasly? Yes, we have. He's let us go. He's going to let us have a crack at Esteban Ocon. We see Marcus Ericsson here. This is with Nico Hulkenberg down under the old banking right there to the Ascari chicane, and that's going to be a position. In fact, oh, he's trying to force Stroll off the track. Oh, he's got him as well. That's going to be a drag race down to Parabolica. Ferrari against Mercedes. They're still a mess down there. I think Ericsson's going to get his man. They're jostling all over the place. This is insane. This is probably the most insane Italian Grand Prix I've ever seen in my life. Look at it. He's going to have another go. He's going to have another go to the Rettivilio. Go on, Ericsson. Ericsson's the man. Oh, you know, he's going to tuck right back in. He tried the out. Oh, he's locked his brakes up. He's going to have Hulkenberg all over his tail. Oh, the safety car's out. Oh, now, what brought that out? What's brought that out? Well, here's me. I haven't blown up, have I? Oh, I hope not. Oh, I've gone for the pass here. Whoa! What the? What on earth was that? Oh, God. That was disgraceful. And I tell you what, oh, there's more now. There is afters, and that's why the safety cars come out. There is afters between me and Esteban Ocon. What on earth was that?
Engine is showing
Let's
small
have another
signs
look
of
at that.
wear. Power output will be down.
On board here, Bottas just set the fastest lap of the race. So we've come in and, oh, he's absolutely harpooned us. That's just this. And we got a penalty for corner cutting.
We'll be back on target soon.
And
Don't
then,
wait too
well,
long
from
to turn
here,
the
I
engine
think
down.
I think the red mist descended on us both because we were both
you've been
looking
pushing
for
your
blood.
luck on the track limits too much.
That
We've been
was
given a
just
3-second penalty.
Oh, and then we get a
Caution.
5-second
The
stop
safety
go
car is
penalty
out.
as well
Keep an eye on the delta.
for causing a
We need to
collision.
keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
And what did Ocon get?
Slow down. Maintain
combined
positive
total of-
delta. Okay, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Well, that was just out of order. So the safety car was out for a couple of laps. Here comes the pit stops. Perez has somehow found himself in front of Pierre Gasly. Don't ask me how that's happened. Who else we got in? We got Leclerc. There's myself. It looks like we're going to be stacking. We've got no choice but to stack. This is going to cost us. There goes Pierre. Let's see if we can get out pretty sharpish. Here comes our new front nose. What an absolute monumental tosspot Esteban Ocon is. You can see, look, you can see we want to go, but these cars are coming out in front of us. It's just ridiculous. All these cars coming out in front of us, and we can't go anywhere. And there we go, finally. And we're going to be practically last. That words do not permit me the thing to say there. So here we go. The safety car's coming in this lap. It's been out for about 3 laps now. We're going to look to get ourselves a nice run on Roman Grosjean here. We're P19. Let's see where we can go with this recovery drive because we've got an 8-second penalty to take off our time here. Looks like Perez is setting the field very nicely. He's going to bid it through Parabolica, I assume. There he goes. So he's off, and we're off as well. So let's see what we can do. P18 to where? We got, who's that? There's only Van Dorn behind us. Well, I say only, but that Renault's got a bit of oomph behind it. As we, well, we're going to get, looks like we're going to get Magnussen. Oh, no, Grosjean, sorry. Oh, he's gone for a big move as well. Look at that. Where have we come from with that move? That is incredible. Looks like Hamilton, though, is going to keep that position. Let's see if we can get Hamilton down to the Alta. We're actually going to go back to the start of the race. It looks like Gasly's going to get his man here. Go on, Pierre. Everyone in Italy now is behind Pierre Gasly. Is he going to get his man round the outside of the Rettifilia? And yes, he is. What incredible traction. But no, he's going to stay there. Is Perez. They are through the Curva Grande, side by side through the Curva Grande. That's nuts. What are you two doing? This Italian Grand Prix has gone mental. Into the Alta. And Perez keeps the lead. That's just stupid. Back with us now, with Lewis Hamilton. And we're going to get Lewis Hamilton into the Alta. Why didn't we get a replay of that? Mr. Oh! 2 wheels! 2 wheels over the curbs. That could have caused an issue. As we go to, who is that? That looks like Lance. That looks like my not favourite Williams person at the moment, Lance Stroll. He's going to size up. Is that Carlos? Hard to tell. No, it's Nico. He's going to size up Nico Hulkenberg and move him up a place. Nico Hulkenberg's the stop in the bottle, I think, at the minute. Because of his stop as we go to myself now. No, that's Pierre, sorry. He's going to have a go on Perez down into the Parabolica. Go on, Pierre. Round the outside of the Parabolica. You absolute nutter. That is insane to even try that. And hopefully you get some out of that as Fernando Alonso has a go on Nico Hulkenberg. It's going to be... Look, I've got to get through this yet. That is nuts. It looks like Alonso's going to have a problem with Kevin Magnussen right behind him. As we go side by side down the main straight. Get ready for more 3 and 4 wide here, folks. This is going to be... Look at that. That's a Mercedes right on their tail. It's going to overtake both of them. I don't see... No, who is that Mercedes? I don't know. I'm talking like 55 miles an hour. Alonso might come out here with a position. Oh, whoa! That's Magnussen over the cutting the chicane. And that's somebody off the track. Who was that off the track? Must have been, that looked like a Renault Carlos Sainz, I think. Here we come. Let's see what happened here. Oh, we came steaming in. Oh, that was a Mercedes that went off the track. And move us up a position somewhere. I don't know. As we now, who's it? This is a replay. It's going to be Pierre. He's got DRS. He's got the speed. Where the hell has the Force India pace gone? I tell you where it's gone. It's disappeared out the back of their car. Go on, Pierre. Everybody in Monza is on their feet now for you, Pierre Gasly. Come on, little butt. Toro Rosso. He's going to get his man as well, I think. He's not cleared him yet through the Curva Grande. Oh, good Lord. Side by side into the Alta. You've not got the line. I don't fancy your chance. He's got him. He got him before the Alta. Snap in there, Pierre. Good man. Now, what we got here? This is another mess. That's all this can be described as. That's 3 wide into the Ascari chicane. Who was that making the big boy move around the outside? Well, that's Sainz, Verstappen, Raikkonen. You can put Ocon in there. Whoa, he's almost off the track. But this is insane. And this isn't even for a point. This is for positions outside the points. We're in there somewhere. That's Hulkenberg and Ocon side by side. Get ready for more 3 wide. There's already 3 wide happening here behind me. Verstappen's going to have another go at Ocon. Hulkenberg, sorry. Ocon's having a go at Raikkonen. Ocon's got Raikkonen into the Rettifilio easily. See if Verstappen can get Sainz. Renault on Renault aggression here. It looks like he is going to get his man. Is he? Well, you don't know. Oh, round outside the Curva Grande. He's holding it there. Is Carlos Sainz. Looks like Verstappen's going to have the line for the Variante Alta. Will he give him the room? And no, he will. Oh, more contact. More contact between the two. Oh, it's so hard to keep up with this. Is Verstappen still going to get... He's got him into the Lesmo. And thank you very much. Move him up in place as we go to Fernando Alonso. He's... whoa, big sparks. Who is that? That was me. That's big sparks from myself down the main straight to the Rettifilia. Or is that? Yeah, that is Alonso, sorry. That must be Nico then behind me. As we go into the Rettifilia. It's going to be done from a mile back if we're going to do it. And there we go, steaming into the Rettifilia. And we'll take that position off you, Fernando. Thank you for keeping it warm. Much appreciated. Pierre, what's going to happen here now? Come on, Pierre. Hold off that Force India, but oh, that Force India's got an absolute monster of Mercedes engine. That's where I should have been, but they didn't want me, so Toro Rosso wanted me instead. And we're looking well in the championship as well as he's still going to stay side by side with him through the Curva Grande. He wants to watch out because another Italian team's coming behind him. That's Charles Leclerc right behind him. The minnows are having an absolute fight here as Perez takes the lead back. And finally we've got some order restored on lap number 9. Hello, we still exist. We're in P9 or P8 or somewhere to that effect as Pierre has another go. Go on into this Ascari. That was done miles before the Ascari, but you want to defend out like mad dads the Parabolica there, Pierre. Look at this train he's got behind him. That's Ocon. Sorry, that's Perez, Leclerc, Ericsson, Ricciardo's in that. But there you go. That's Perez up into the lead through the Parabolica. Who else is there? Look like Sebastian Vettel also in there. So the Ferrari's doing well in its home patches. We see Verstappen pass Sorokin. Is that Sorokin? Yes. And that's, well, who knows what that position is going to be for, because it's all a mess back there. As we see Sorokin come back past him. That's that Mercedes grunt, but no, Verstappen round the outside of the Parabolica. And that's going to put him right into the clutches of Nico Hülkenberg there. As we see Gasly go side by side down the main straight. He's got the move done with the greatest of ease. Will Perez fight it? He might have a problem with Charles. Oh, Pierre locks it up big time. But he keeps the lead through the Rettifilia. Now, will Perez get passed by Leclerc? Yes, he will. Oh, so let me just sum up what's going on there. That is a 1-2 for Italian teams, but it's Alfa Romeo Sauber and the Toro Rosso. As we see Sergei Sorokin about to be mullered, I think. Is he going to be absolutely owned in the first? He's not. Look, the action's actually behind us. We're looking at the wrong driver there, Mr. Cameron. That's one of the Mercedes with one of the Renaults. There you go. Thank you. It's Sainz and Hamilton. They've got the Haas's for company. Side by side, Sainz and Hamilton down to the Rettifilia Alta. So, Ferrante Alta, I should say. And Hamilton. Oh, that's more contact. There's going to be more carbon fibre on the side of the track than the tyre rubber. Honestly. This isn't bumper cars. This is the Italian Grand Prix. And finally, Hamilton gets back past his man. As Lance Stroll gets past Sebastian Vettel there. That's going to be P7. And I think Vettel just chopped us off nastily there. We're in the grass practically. That was awfully naughty of Sebastian. And we're going to take our revenge down into the Ferrante Ascari. If we can get there. But obviously we can't. Yes, we can. Through the Ascari and we get Sebastian Vettel. That is a Honda Toro Rosso passing a Scuderia Ferrari. The little team has just passed the big team. As we go to Verstappen and this absolute mess. No, that's Ricciardo, sorry. And Stroll's just passed them all. And we've passed them all. And bloody hell. Perez is struggling. Perez is holding up a train here. That's Charles Leclerc in second. He's going to be absolutely mullered by that powerful Mercedes engine that Lance Stroll has got. Side by side into the Rettifilia. We forget that Pierre Gasly's still leading this race. Look at it, and look who's here. We're here now. Now what do you do, folks? And Lance is going to get Leclerc. That's job done through the Curva Grande. Will Leclerc have a go back into the Variante Alta? Yes, he will. But look at the opportunists that we are. We just dived the pair of them into the Alta and we've taken second place and we caused a hell of a traffic jam back there. So now we've got, it's a Toro Rosso 1-2, but not the way you'd expect it. Unbelievable. Oh, that was nuts as Lance Stroll goes down to the Ascari with Charles Leclerc right behind. No, yeah, Charles Leclerc. So, no, that's Ericsson now. Leclerc's also in attendance. And move Ericsson up into P4. Wow. That's insane. All this action is quite insane. It's not even done. Look at them. Stroll and Ericsson side by side. You got Perez and Leclerc side by side. Ricciardo and Vettel side by side. And you got Hülkenberg and Alonso in attendance. We're about to go 3 wide. Oh, my good lord. 3 wide down into the Rettifilia. Sort yourselves out, gentlemen. because if you don't, you're going to have a problem. In fact, look at that. Perez has jumped the lot of them out of nowhere as we go back to Sergei Sorokin with Max Verstappen, and that's going to be a pretty easy pass for Verstappen. Whew! Can I take a break yet? Because this action's just been non-stop. In fact, do you know what? See this here? This is what I do my notes in. That's useful. That's about as useful as a chocolate fire guard in Monza. You also got to see Kylie Minogue there for a little bit. And, well, they're still fighting is Verstappen and Sorokin as we go to the Saubers fighting with Lance Stroll and move Ericsson into P4. Oh, not quite Ericsson into P4. As we disappear off camera, we've gone to rescue Kylie. There we go. Ericsson into P4. Not quite. Yes, through the Lesmo. Now he's in P4. And he should get DRS as well because he was in the activation point before Lance Stroll was. Unbelievable. Stroll's coming back. Look at that without DRS. Oh, he's locked him up big time. Unlucky there, Lance. Scrub. Yellow flags are flying there. I haven't a clue why the yellow flags are flying. I imagine somebody's retired. Hey, let's hope it's Ocon. He'll get what he deserves for what happened to him as Sorokin and Verstappen continue their fight into the Ascari chicane. They've got Kevin Magnussen for company down to the Parabolica. See if we can see who it is on the side of the track here. We don't see a car. So we'll have to sort that out later. Back to this fight for 4th, 5th. Now you see that Leclerc is going to get past Lance Stroll here. Once they're getting past Stroll, they're disappearing. Because Stroll is the bottle gap here as the side-by-side into the Retophilia. And he's not got him. Stroll has got the power down. But here comes Leclerc back side-by-side through the Curva Grande. And he's going to have the line for the Variante Alta. Will Lance Stroll concede or will he give it to Leclerc? No, he'll keep that position, I think. Yes, he's just kept it. As we go back to Sorokin, Verstappen, Magnussen, Grosjean. What is Bottas doing back there? As Bottas is an absolute mare this second half of the race. Into the Retophilia, and that's Sorokin and Verstappen. We're going to be side by side through the Curva Grande again. Jesus Christ. I love the Italian Grand Prix, I really do. And we're on the final lap as well as the Toro Rosso 1-2 still. We've set the fastest lap of the race so far. We need to be 8 seconds ahead of Sergio Perez. Whether we get there or not, I don't know, because we've got to be up near Pierre, I think, to get that one. But just race our absolute heart out to see what we can get, as we still see this side-by-side fight. In fact, no, now that's Magnussen and Verstappen. So somehow Stroll's got past and he's ditched Verstappen. And it looks like Grosjean's through. Thank you very much. Move him off place, but we're going to see one more pass into the Ascari chicane, I assume. And that'll be Verstappen back past the heart. Oh, that's Grosjean, sorry, not Magnussen. And I don't know what position that's for. But you know what? It's time for the little team. Pierre Gasly's going to win this race. We're going to take second, hopefully. So for the first time ever, it's grazie ragazzi. Forza Toro Rosso, everybody. Is it going to be
nice
second?
Work. You did well today.
It's only going to be third, but it's still
one.
the podium. What a comeback.
A great win then for the Toro Rosso team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Poole increases their championship lead. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going to go for Marcus Ericsson. He's clearly got a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, and he's matured a lot over the past few seasons, which served him well today.
On to the constructors then. Toro Rosso increased their gap over the competition with that result. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
So, Pierre Gasly wins the Italian Grand Prix for Scuderia Toro Rosso. Congratulations, son. You deserve that one. Sergio Perez finishes second in front of myself with that 8-second penalty. Marcus Ericsson brings home fourth for Sauber, Lance Stroll, Charles Leclerc. Look at that. The 4 drivers of the little team, they bring home big points more than Ferrari. In fact, the first Ferrari is in P10, Sebastian Vettel. What the hell? Who did retire? It was Ocon that retired. Good, because you deserve it for what you did to me, you nonce. And look at that, Raikkonen last. Oh dear. Let's go see Claire. Oh, look out. Here comes trouble.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
No, I'm not.
Everything went your way today.
Well, everything went my way if you discount the fact that Ocon drove me off the track, for crying out loud. But yeah. Good podium finish.
You're breaking all expectations.
The secret is that I'm the best. There is no secret.
Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash?
Absolutely. But because we can't slag off Ocon, no comment. No comment, bitch.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I should think so. Don't ask stupid questions. Honestly. Asking stupid questions like that. What is she thinking? Is she even thinking? Wow, no one was penalty free in that race. Everyone got something or something. I see Ocon next time, I will put his face in the wall. And he will enjoy it. 2,275 resource points. Not that we could use those resource points. $600 for qualifying 6 or better.
Great work this weekend.
Look, they should all be around Pierre right now, giving pats on the back and celebrating. Go celebrate with the man. I mean, for crying out loud, he won a race. It's fairly simple today.
You hit your last team
Whatever.
goal. Well done.
Wasn't that
That
simple?
should get the team a nice boost to their development.
If I have my way, I'll
Your next
find that
contract for you,
French whatever and smack his silly. So, here's my problem. We have only got ultimate upgrades. And anything that comes now is going to be 3 weeks away. So, and Japan is not really a place you want to get upgrades. So what do? Do we just take this car for Russia and Japan and wait for perhaps America and then put some big upgrades on? Because it looks like there's going to be no R&D reset after this season, so everyone is going to be as they were. Look at the points. Where's Verstappen? Oh, there he is. He's 11th. He's being beaten by Gasly and myself. He's being beaten by the junior team. Max Verstappen cannot keep his seat next season. Surely. It's a bit like Bottas. Surely Bottas couldn't keep his seat. But that's going to do it for me. A very entertaining and a very highly charged Italian Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. It does help me out a lot. And until next time around the streets of Singapore, we will see you in the next video.